So, with bone healing, I think it's really important to outline how it's different and how we need the soft callus formation and the hard callus formation as well, especially since in this case study, I'm in the late stage. The focus is on proprioception. We do not want to be loading that bone when hard callus hasn't formed, otherwise, we risk the potential of malunion and loads of complications further along the line.
Hi, my name is Leah. I'm going to be your SSC coach. So today I'm going to go through some exercises for proprioception of the upper limb. So the case study is based on a fractured forearm. So now we're in the late stage. So I'm going to be doing some exercises with some boxes and stuff. Are you happy with that? Do you consent to that? Feel okay? Yeah, all good. Perfect. Okay, so first exercise, you're just going to be having your hands like outstretched and I'm really trying to pull them up till apart. You're going to have a slight forward lean and you're just going to land onto the box. So you're going to try and keep your arms mostly straight and have a slight bend to start with. So you're going to do something like this and then drop onto the box. And you're going to do that for 3 to 5 reps, 3 to 5 sets with 2 to 5 minutes reps in between. Okay, so if you're going to try that out for me. Yeah, and then try again. Yeah, try not to collapse down, trying to find a little straight back. Yeah, that's better. Okay. And then to make that harder, all you're going to do is walk out your arms a bit more. So you're going to have to absorb a bit more force. So just keep your arms out and then... Okay.
So in this next video, you can see it's a progression following on from the last video. So it's a high to low plank. We want to really engage our core. Imagine someone has got a piece of string trying to pull our belly button to our spine. We're really locking out our legs and our arms and we're trying to absorb that body weight. Obviously this is a progression because, like I said, your full body weight is onto your wrists and hands, which translates straight over into rugby, especially with him being a front row player there and amongst the tackles and the rocks, and that's a lot of pressure on their upper body. So in this video, this is a regression from our first exercise. So what we want to do is imagine that we're still got our arms out in front of us, we're trying to pull apart a towel, but this time we're just going to bend our elbows a bit more to help us absorb that force. Same again, we'd imagine someone's punching us in the stomach so that core is really nice and engaged. We've got a nice neutral flat back and we're just falling down and then absorbing that force and bending our elbows. So this is obviously a lot easier than the straight arm because it's less impact. So a further regression from the previous exercise would be to take this exercise down onto the floor into a plank. So we want our shoulders over our wrists, that nice neutral spine. Again, we want to be drawing that belly button to the spine, imagining that piece of string to engage that core, and we're just going to do shoulder taps. Obviously this is a lot less impact. You're in a stable position and then you're just taking one arm away. All the exercises in this video will be done for 30 to 45 seconds with around a minute rest, and we'll do about 8 to 12 repetitions.